Jesus.org, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at another Presbyterian USA pastor church and their woke agenda. As you may have remembered, not that long ago, the Pope was caught preaching universalism, and many people have called him out, and many people have, tried to make up excuses for him. But what you need to understand is universalism is the antichrist church is rooted, and that's why it's rooted in all of these woke, liberal, fallen denominations, churches. This is where you're going to see universalism being preached across the board. And that's what we're looking at here. The Presbyterian USA also, all these liberal woke churches, they all promote universalism. And what I mean by that is they believe, they'll teach and preach that all religions lead to the same God, that there's many paths to heaven, you know. And of course, we know as Christians that that is not true, that Jesus is the only way to salvation, as he has told us. So let's take a look at this Presbyterian USA pastor from, we're looking at from my brother's page, protestia.com. Let's
And next, we can
this
disregard the
up.
old time religion that abides disrespect of other religions. I am unapologetically Christian. I am a Christian pastor. Christianity just happens to be my native language. Christianity is the lens through which I understand God and the world around me, because I believe that Jesus is the best picture that I've been presented of what God is, of what God's like. But I also believe that people of other faiths are following God to the best of their knowledge and in ways that are holy and sacred. And so respecting other religions while at the same time affirming the uniqueness of Christ, for me, really comes closest to the spirit of Jesus. And so finally, let's discard that old-time religion that says it's okay for Christians to be judgmental and obnoxious.
All right. So then she goes on this rant about anyone who actually promotes truth is obnoxious or whatever. So so by this woman's sermon here, she's saying that anyone who preaches that Jesus Christ is the only way to salvation is considered old time religion, right? This is old religion that needs to get removed. And anyone who preaches the Bible, or Jesus said in John 14:6, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and nobody can come to the Father except through him. Anyone who does that is obnoxious, okay, and needs to be removed. So again, so what they're preaching here is universalism, is that she's basically preaching this from the pulpit, that all religions will lead to God, which they don't, and that there are many ways to salvation, there are many ways to heaven. Okay, obviously this is a false gospel. And as the apostle Paul said, anyone who preaches another gospel other than what was preached by the apostle Paul and the apostles and Christ, let them be accursed. Okay, so this woman gets greatly offended when people like me expose her and call her out for her false gospel, her false religion. But as the apostle Paul, she is to be accursed. Okay, she needs to be called out, because a problem with this mindset, not only is it not biblical, it's not truthful, but you're misleading people to hell. Okay, you're telling people, oh, it's okay to continue to be a Muslim, it's okay to continue to be a Hindu or whatever, because all roads lead to heaven, and they don't. And so you're misleading people to hell. And so that's what these false religions do, these false preachers, these false pastors. And that's why this stuff needs to get exposed. Okay. It's not that we're being obnoxious for calling her out. It's because she is a wolf in sheep's clothing. She, dresses all nice and well spoken. That's how all of them are. But all they're doing is preaching lies. All they're doing is leading people to hell. And so, what is loving about that? There is no love by lying to people and not telling them the truth. Tell them the real truth, that under heaven there is no other name which you can achieve salvation, right? Acts chapter 4, verse 12. All right. So this is what is being preached to the Presbyterian USA. That is why they're an apostate church. If you are part of them, you should get away from them. But this is also setting up the false religious system for the antichrist. And that's why they're all think about this to yourself. Why all of a sudden are all these woke liberal denominations preaching this universalism, which was never preached probably 50 years ago, and including the Pope? Why is the Pope all of a sudden pushing universalism, right? Why are all of them all of a sudden pushing this? And there's other religions that are doing this because it's all part of the antichrist system. All right. They're all under the same demonic spell. And that is why this stuff needs to be exposed. These people need to be rebuked. And you need to get away from these woke denominations. Okay. So let me know what you think in the comments section. And until next time.